Yeah. You know what we on?
MK.
True that. Yeah. I just switched the pen on all my cars. Hit the mall and bought a Birkin bag for all my bras. Diamond rings and Cuban link shit for all my dogs. Getting money, staying loyal, shit, we call that law. Yo, bitch be selling pussy, I just order her tomorrow. I told her time is money, bitch, peep out this order tomorrow. I let her suck the dick, got me mushing out her jaw. All these diamonds in the chain, got her looking at the stars. Sleeping with that chopper, dress it up, they say I'm romantic. Run up in my spot, all black, you catch me pole dancing.
Yo! I am a fat man, and this is the Chopper Power. We in the building with Bigg Bleet, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, what's good?
Blessed, brother, blessed. Abundantly blessed.
Again,
Thank you for having me,
I
homie.
know I can't say it enough, brother.
Thank you for having me, homie.
It's epic for me, bro.
It's epic for me, you heard me?
Hey, man. Legends.
Chop up hour, you heard?
Legends in the building at the same time. Soon to be, anyway.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So what's
sir.
good, bro?
Blessed, bro. Working, grinding, praying hard, moving smart.
What's up, bro?
Yes,
I
sir.
like your stories, man, but I definitely want to get in the depth of your stories,
Okay,
man.
okay,
You know
no
what I mean?
problem, no problem.
Where you from originally, Lee?
Liberty City, 58th Street, 15th Avenue, to
Mm.
be exact.
So you came, what, 80s? You come through that in the 80s or give us say something up in there? Jitterbug.
You see, I was born in the 80s, you feel what I'm saying? Played in the 90s, raised in the 90s, you feel what I'm saying?
That was a good time.
Yeah. In that era of John Doe, you feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I was in that from the when it was just the green to when the indictments came out. I had the best seat in the house. Nobody came. Nah, real talk. I'm the only one go to visit the 6th floor, go visit Corey Smith to this day.
Wow.
He off of death row now. His mama just passed away a few months ago. God bless her soul. But I'm still
Gotcha.
locked in. You hear what I'm saying?
Beautiful thing, man.
Beautiful thing.
Beautiful thing, man. Like, hey, man, you see, you got a lot of history.
Yes, sir.
A lot of history, bro. What started it for you in this rap shit, though? Bleet, what age bracket were you when you tapped into that?
I mean, when I was in elementary school, I used to write poems for Say No to Drugs, and back then it was the SAT test, the Stanford Achievement Test.
Okay.
There wasn't no FCAT, so I used to do the pet rallies in elementary school for the Stanford Achievement Test. You know, if I wanted to holler at a girl, I ain't do the regular letter that say, do you like me, yes or no? I've been with the roses are red, violets are blue, and I'm switching it all that up, adding my own words. You feel me? It's from the poetry. I wrote a book, a rhyming book that won a contest in my elementary school. And then I just began to keep writing and keep rapping. I dropped my first album when I was 14 years old.
14.
Sold 50,000 units, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, under an independent label from Miami, Ghetto Great Entertainment.
Okay.
That was funded by some street money.
Gotcha.
So the police got involved, and from then, since that age, I've been doing it on my own. You feel what I'm saying?
What was the name of the album title?
Blaze be the name.
Blaze Be the Day.
Yeah.
Love it. I saw that on your IG, Blaze.
Yes,
I
sir.
wonder how that connected, but I get it now.
Yes, sir.
Blaze, how many tracks you on now?
14.
14.
Yeah, you know, if you don't know, I'm Blaze Carter. That's all. My name been Bigg Bleet for only a couple months now. I just transitioned.
You just transitioned.
Yeah.
What made you transition?
After losing my son, they say Blaze Carter joined the Illuminati, sacrificed his only son. They said a lot of shit, so a lot of weird things about Blaze Carter. Blaze Carter been through a lot of pain. You feel what I'm saying? He scratched himself thin, giving the first $1 million Blaze Carter got, he gave the whole $1 million away. He didn't spend a penny. He opened 2 schools in this city, King Carter Trade and Logistics Centers. And people still talking, still people criticize, some people give you your flowers while you're here, but Blaze been through a lot. I'm talking about with her, need a couple of days just to go through that, but I had to put Blaze to rest and bring him back. Blaze became soft, and I'm really gonna say that, he became soft. Like, I was saying Blaze was humble, but it was deeper than humble, it was soft. And that ain't who I am. That ain't who I am. You heard what I'm saying?
Right.
But due to pain, circumstances, it made me move differently, talk differently, walk differently. And I had to, and that ain't who I was. So I dropped 130 videos last week in 130 days. Never been done in the history of music. Every day you woke up for 130 days straight, 10 a.m., you had another music video. And with that, they began to blog and tweet every day. Every day I'm waking up, they blogging and tweeting about me. So we put a blog and a tweet together. And what you think you could come up with? If you put blog and tweet together?
Gossip?
It's a bleep.
Strategic.
Blogging and tweeting.
Strategic.
It's a bleep. So that's where my name really came from, Bigg Bleet. And B-I-G-G, because we giving God glory and everything. God's grace, God glory. That's why it's 2 G's.
Okay.
But Bigg Bleet is basically big talk. But Bigg Bleet, they blogging and tweeting. You heard me? After this, when this go up, they gonna be bleating about this.
Shit, bro. Hey, man. Hey, you feed me a lot of shit at one time. I'm trying to dissect this shit as you talk, man. You say you lost your son?
I lost my only son, 6 years old, King Carter.
King Carter. How long ago was this?
February 20th, 2016. I'm surprised you ain't hear about us
man,
either.
I've been all over your shit. I ain't seen nothing like
Worldwide news, it went everywhere.
What happened?
Teens was beefing on Facebook about a girl.
Mm-hmm.
My son asked me for $1 to go to the candy lady. I gave him $3. I own a t-shirt company. I was doing them out of my house at the time.
Mm-hmm.
A lady turned 30 years old. I was making some pink and white shirts. She gave me a stack of ones for the deposit. So I had the money on my desk. My son said, give me a dollar. I gave him $3. He paused his video game. He was playing the PlayStation. Walked out the door. This is a routine walk for him every day. Go right a couple doors down, get us some Ruffles, pickle egg, and frozen cup, and come right back. As soon as he walked outside, I heard a barrage of bullets, ran outside, found my son dead. 6 years old, eyes wide open, clutching on the $3 I just gave him. No ambulance, no police. I found my brother the same way. I named my son after my little brother named Javon Carter. I named my son King Javon Carter. When I say they died the exact same way, one bullet pierced the heart, dead in the street. I found them before the police and the ambulance the same exact way, laying on their back the same exact way. My son had $3. My little brother had a joystick. They left me. They really left me and went and died. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, man. That's pain, brother. A lot of it.
Yeah.
What year your brother passed?
2004.
2004.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Born on Mother's Day, killed on Father's Day.
That's heavy stuff, man, you laying on me, brother.
Yes, sir.
I know that's pain, man. That stuff doesn't never go away.
Yeah, my father passed away 2 years ago, January 3rd, 2020.
Natural causes?
They were saying my father was HIV positive, but he was taking his medicine so long they say it was good. Then it was the beginning of the COVID, and my old boy was on the phone talking low. I'm like, hello? I barely could hear him. He said, Tonio, I ain't never feel this sick. It's something different. So when my daddy, we had suits for my daddy's funeral in 1999.
Okay.
My daddy died in 2020.
Oh.
You heard what I said?
Recent.
We had suits in 1999. My daddy died in 2020. I'm telling you that to tell you he dealt with the HIV for 21 years. So if you want to tell me on the phone, I never felt like this. It's something different. Then the COVID went, the outbreak everywhere. My daddy say he can't barely breathe. He feel different. And he been battling AIDS for 21 years, so he know what he talking about.
Right. Jesus, man. That's a lot to unpack, brother.
Yeah.
A lot, man. Dad, brother, son.
I got a whole graveyard tattooed on his leg. At least 60 names, like a real graveyard. Like it's a, man, they only knew the story, man. I got so many loved ones, friends, close ones associated, suicide, homicide, like everything you can think about. One of my best partners, David Dean, Dabo, November 5th, 1986. We got the same birthday. Killed himself and left me $40 in a letter. $40 I just gave him a few days before he killed himself.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Man, bro, you got a lot to live for, bro.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot that happened in your life, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, you thought about making a movie, man?
Oh, I got a lot of things coming over. Like, even the story about my son, shouts out to Tyler Perry and his team. When we finished along the paperwork and get everything, they'll see what's going on.
Okay.
I've been in a straddling the fence for a long time for selling the story of my son, because I felt like I was doing something wrong. But when they broke it down to me in a perspective, you just bringing awareness on gun violence and you doing this, and so I'm all for it now. You feel what I'm saying? First, I was just being selfish because there's so much pain, personal pain to me, but it could be helpful and a stepping stone to somebody else. You feel what I'm saying?
Agree,
so I wouldn't just hold it to me. But at first I didn't want to even hear like, I'll make a movie, like nah, I don't. No, don't even talk to me about that. Yeah.
And people need to hear this stuff.
Love and hip hop. We want to put you on Love and Hip Hop Miami, but you all right if we talk about your son? No. Don't bait like nah. Man. Now if they come back, hey, you like, listen, this is what we gonna do. We know the situation, but don't just base it on that. But you can say something, but don't base it on that. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
Don't highlight it like it's that thing.
Yeah, come out that dog. I was in the dog spot a long time, man. Blaze Collar was in the dog. I ain't want to rap no more. I ain't want to live no more, but just ain't never thought about suicide.
That's my question. That's my next question. So what got you to a place where you was able to talk about it? Did you go get counseling or something like that?
Yeah, but I go to the counseling and nobody don't want to take my intake. because the counseling place they referred me to, you could be a murderer, you could be an ex-rapist, you could be anybody, but just, so I went in there, I'm like, they like, who you? I'm like, Mr. Carter. They closed the window. I hit the people behind the window and said, you take them. No, you. So the window, that's a face that wasn't even there in the first place. She said, I'll take you, Mr. Carter. Go to room 3 and just have a seat. So when I go to room 3 and have a seat, she come in there, she closed the door. Soon as I said, man, what that shit was? What's going on? And she said, I'm so sorry you heard. I said, I was right there.
Stereotype.
Yeah, I ain't had no trick. She said, people just crazy, they don't know. But unfortunately, I know you. I don't know you, but I know the story. I seen you on the news. I see what you do on TV. So let's sit down and talk. She said, but I lost my mother last year, right before Mother's Day, and I was going to kill myself last week. This the counselor telling me that.
Right.
She said, I was going to kill myself last week. So
right.
How did you get to it? It's 2-3 years down the line and you just coming to seek help. And this happened to me last year and I was about to, and I counsel her in a nutshell.
Right.
And before I counsel her and before we even got to that, I say, I go to so many places and I end up giving her help and still leaving broken. Right. I told her that before she even told me her story. And then when time for me to leave, I said, you see what I'm talking about? Right. I said, who got the help here? You did.
Right.
So I done did the counseling, the yoga, the meditation, solo trips, over drinking, over smoking. You heard what I'm saying? Over having sex.
Right.
My wife down there got to go to the hospital because of a humping machine. Like, I done tried it all.
That ain't fixing?
Nah.
Oh,
self-salvation.
No doubt.
Self-salvation. I really had to search the root of my feet to the crown of my head, look deep in that mirror and find myself again and get up out that darkness. Not try to get out of it, but get out of it.
Right.
And trust the process. A lot of people scared of the process. You feel what I'm saying? If this was a process, if this was a tunnel to go through, it'll be a fire in the middle. A lot of people won't walk through because they know they're going to get burnt.
Yeah.
But once you go through, you're going to cool off on the other side. Yeah. Your bruise is going to go away, but you done went through. A lot of people scared to go through.
Yeah.
I trust the process. Let's go through there. I'll moonwalk through that shit now. Yeah.
You're a deep brother, man.
Yeah.
You connected to something, brother.
Yes, sir.
I hear it in your talk and your speech, man. You connected to something, man.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of us aren't, man. So you got a lot to talk about, man. You got a lot to talk about, brother. It's an easy interview, man. Cause you unpacking shit right before my eyes, brother.
Appreciate
shit, I ain't even ask you, man. You already elaborating on it, brother.
Okay.
Did they ever finally got all the people?
Yeah, they turned themselves in. There were 3 teams. They turned themselves in that Thursday, and I'm so thankful that they did themselves to bring me some type of closure.
Right.
Like spiritually, mentally, physically, and all that. Cause I told them, man, I want to go to my son's funeral. And after Saturday, it's whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But they did the right move, and when they turned themselves in, so it ain't make it to that Saturday would have had to been whatever. Cause I meant whatever.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, man. Damn. That, man.
And I had all the answers. Where they at, I had all the answers.
Right, right.
You know how challenging that was to the funeral?
Of course.
I had to go sleep on the police floor one night, the police station. I just walked in there and laid on the floor. 15 guns outside in the car. They say, Mr. Carter, just lay. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But this how I told my wife I'm going to the hospital because I got a headache. But I'm going to make a slide. But in the minute to go to the slide, I say, let me go to the police station.
Yeah.
And I sat in there and laid down on the floor, woke up the next morning. People don't know that. My close ones know that.
Right.
But this really was challenges that I had to go through. But I was ready to lose it. Because I felt like I took the ultimate loss.
Damn. Was you firstborn?
Now, this is my only son, though.
Your only son?
Yeah. My firstborn graduate next month.
Next month?
Yeah, my daughter.
College, high school?
High school.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, my brother.
That's a big milestone.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
A lot of people don't know that either. That school shit serious, bro. To be able to have a child that could do that actually done it, because I didn't do it.
And she graduating the Bull, too, you heard me?
No doubt.
Northwestern.
No doubt. No doubt. Very proud father, man.
Yeah.
I see you recently visited the school, your old school or
Yeah,
something.
Olinda, that was this morning.
That was this morning?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
How was that, man?
It was great. It was a blessing. You feel what I'm saying? To go back in there, the cafeteria feel little, the classrooms feel little, but when I was there, it felt so damn big.
Because you was little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still the same love. Some of the staff, out of all these years, some of the staff still out there.
Oh my God.
You feel what I'm saying? They remember I was a little knucklehead. I stopped the whole school from getting chocolate milk. Nobody could get chocolate milk. No, at all.
What, you turned the refrigerator on?
I just used to turn up.
You turn up?
I used to get on that chocolate milk and it did something to me. Like going back to class after the chocolate milk. Ah, man. It's on.
Legendary shit. Chocolate milk.
Yeah, chocolate
Niggas
milk.
like that chocolate milk, though. I ain't gonna fucking lie.
Yeah.
You probably went to school for that.
Yeah. On Friday, the pizza with the corn and the chocolate milk day. Ah, shit.
Mexican
Tater
pizza.
tots.
Yeah. The Mexican piece, you talking about the Mexican piece, the orange one.
Ah man, they got that circle pizza. They
circle
had
one.
they had all type. They had 3 of them at our school. You ain't know which one you were gonna get though.
Okay.
It's 2 of them came in plastic and 1 came just a rectangle. But the one in the plastic was a circle one, and it was a kind of like a wide one. Like but whichever one they were coming with, I was all right with it.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing, Bleet. Bleet, let me ask you, man. Latest project, man. What's your latest project, brother?
The hottest shit out.
Hottest shit out.
Yeah, THSO, the hottest shit out.
Hottest shit out.
You heard me?
Love it, nigga.
That's it right there.
Love it, nigga. How many tracks on that?
12.
12 tracks.
12 tracks.
Damn. How often you record, Bleet?
I record every day.
Every day.
Yeah, I could record 2 CDs. I could record 24 songs in a day. Every day.
Jesus Christ.
I got over 10,000 recorded records. And somebody can come and sit with me and buy whatever they want to buy that catalog. Because I don't want none of that music.
Oh, I got you. Just past shit.
Yeah, that shit. I record every day. And I record myself. I don't got to wait on nobody.
Exactly.
I could wake up in the morning, go in my backyard, 3 o'clock in the morning, get it in.
That's the beauty of having your own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who producing your tracks?
Various producers. I got producers from all over. They tapping in on me. More producers by the day.
Mm-hmm.
More people getting on the vibe, noticing the flame, and they sending it in.
Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing, bro.
Beautiful thing.
You be paid, is heavy payments on these tracks that you be getting, or it's basically
For the most ones, they identifying the next great. So they really working deals out with me. Most producers say, man, just take the beat, man.
take the beat.
Just give me my credit and just take the beat. So they identifying the next great, which is me, Bigg Bleet. So some throwing the beat, some saying give me 100, some saying give me 500. On the hottest shit out, I paid 800 for one beat. That was the most I paid for a beat.
That's real reasonable.
Yeah, and then with that 800 beat, he mixed it, mastered it, made a clean version to it, and so I ain't paid 800 for the beat. He did so much other services for it. I can say I don't know what I paid for the beat.
You made out.
You heard what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a single you pushing?
That's a single that I'm about to start pushing. Where we at?
Where we at?
Yeah. I'm about
What's that record about, please?
Basically telling people they know where we at. I've been chilling for a minute, but for the most they know.
Okay.
Some people might take the song as bragging or boasting. It's just bringing awareness of the situation.
Okay.
I wore Adidas for 21 years, no other shoes. Thousands of pair of Adidas, and people got so comfortable with knowing how it was coming. Oh, when they come through the door, I bet you have on some Adidas. I bet you this. So I was the norm, even though it was a different color. I had to switch everything up.
Okay.
Go back to the jeweler, switch all the jewels up.
Reinvent.
Go to the Gucci store. Because I used to tell my homeboy I would never go in Gucci and get him nothing.
Right.
Fendi, nothing.
Right.
But now, the game is, and then the 360 that the game done took, you got to show. You got to be eye candy in somewhat of a way. You got to get the people something to like. It's all that you got to catch their eye before you catch their ear now. I grew up in the era you caught their ear, then they say, you hear that song, man? Let me see. You had to go look and see who it was.
Yeah.
Now they got to see you first, then hear you.
Right. Hey, you know that's in the book 48 Laws of Power, imagery.
Okay.
Imagery is everything, brother.
Imagery
and perception.
Yes, sir.
That's what the book speak highly
And you
on.
know, one thing, I never read that book, but there's so many people think I read that book, just the way I move.
Yeah.
Just by my big homies, my teaching, my guidance.
Yeah.
I guess the guys who guided me and teaching me read that book.
Right.
And what they instill in me, people think I read the book.
Right. Yeah, you speak a lot on it. A lot of the lingo you speak, man.
Never
it's
read
on
the
there.
book, brother.
Man, that book deep, bro.
Never read the book.
Like imagery, you talking about imagery. When you talking about changing it up, that's imagery, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean, imagery is in a lot of cases, imagery is to most people, they believe what they see.
Oh yeah.
Like this nigga got a ton of money, or this nigga this, or this nigga he got a lot of women. They can see him with a couple women. He got a lot of women.
Smoke and mirrors, man.
You better believe it.
Smoke and
Especially in the
mirrors.
social media world, Bleet.
Oh man.
Everything smoke and mirrors.
At my elementary school today, I say y'all might see me with all the jewelry, the Rolexes, all this on, but I don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
I'm not a materialistic brother. It's just the game that I live in. Dude who own the label or who got the club, he won't even book me or say shit to me if I don't got all this shit on if I'm coming up.
Right.
If I don't have the rollie on and he don't see the Benz outside when we pull up in it, and he ain't gonna say nothing to me.
Straight up.
If I came here just all the talent that God blessed me with and the drive that I got, and I'm just plain Jane looking like, dog don't want to have a conversation with me.
Imagery.
And that's the reality of the game right now. Imagery. Perception.
Yes.
Persona.
Yes. Speak on consistency.
Consistency is me. When you talk about consistency, you're talking about Santonio Carter, Bigg Bleet, Blaze Carter. Like, consistency is the key. You got to keep going no matter how hard it get. Don't try to do nothing. Execute.
Yeah.
If it take every penny in your pocket, if it take every molecule or grain of energy in your body, execute. And when you go home and when you close that door right behind your doorknob, you can fall out right behind your doorknob. Go to sleep, rest up.
Right.
And when you come out the next morning, chest high,
Yeah.
and do it again. Don't never let that even neighbor know you was going through that shit and the people across the street who watching.
Right.
Nah. When you get out the car tired as fuck, just hold your breath for 10 seconds till you put the key in and walk in that bitch and fall out behind the door.
Do it like it
Wake up in the morning and do it again, goddamn it.
Yeah.
And watch the results. Watch how you reap the results.
And that comes with consistency.
Yeah.
Man, discipline. Speak on discipline, please.
Discipline, man. Discipline is a big thing, is a big tool.
Mm-hmm.
Discipline. That just discipline really come with self-value, self-respect, and you knowing your worth, and that's all come with discipline. Like, it gonna teach you how to move. It gonna teach you how to walk, teach you how to talk. When you got vision and you can view and identify where you want to go, not where you're trying to go, where you want to go and where you're about to go, you will discipline yourself in a manner to conduct yourself to make sure you get there. You ain't gonna do nothing out of line. You gotta discipline yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, Bleet, where you got all this wisdom stuff from, man? What, your travelings, man? Your dad, I know you say you had a dad. You grew up with your dad like that?
Yeah, my dad was really absent for the most due to his illness. He was embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
So he hid. But I talked to him. But I get my wisdom from dope boys, pastors, football coaches, my homeboys. I visit all the juvenile detention centers, YMCAs, Boys and Girls Clubs, youth detention centers, youth hospitals, and I get it from them too.
Bro, you different, bro. You different. Bitch get caught up in perception. Looking at you one way, but that ain't where you at with it.
It was scientifically proven by Albert Einstein you need negative and positive to make anything go. You feel me? There's light on. The phones go. Your car crank because there's a negative. I tell a motherfucker like this. You looking at me thinking all negative, right?
Yeah.
But what's in me is straight positive. So how the fuck it ain't gonna go?
Right.
You looking positive with your clean cut, your clean suit, and then you talking positive? That shit ain't gonna turn nothing, buddy.
Yeah. Better believe
that shit ain't gonna do nothing, buddy. And then you looking negative with all that negative shit and you talking negative, that shit ain't gonna turn nothing, buddy.
Right.
You need negative and positive energy to get anything. It's scientifically proven. You can't go against this.
Yeah. You right.
And this is where I'm at with
Yeah,
it.
that's a law. That's a fucking law.
This is where I'm at with it. I was going to Nova studying marine biology to be an oceanographer. I love the water. I love people to look at me and just like, oh yeah, till we sit down and talk.
Right.
I be booked at a lot of places, and then when I go, they're like, who the fuck? I'm sure today, when they call me today at my old elementary school, some of the new staff, when I walked in, they're like, they call him to talk?
Yeah.
But when I finished, them the same motherfuckers came and say, hey, can you go talk at Horace Man next week? Can you? Yeah, I know.
Mentor. What this shit
When I
about?
walk in the door, they be looking like, but when I walk out, everybody standing to the door with a card. Hey, brother, take my number. Yeah. Wow. I know.
That's motivation, though, for the youth that's coming up.
Oh, yeah. That's why we ain't got to cut our hair. We ain't got to take no gold teeth out of our mouth because they can't understand the culture. And I'm not trying to force the culture on you.
Right.
I represent kings and queens, and you know what I mean?
Right,
we like
right.
gold because we came from this.
Right.
We weren't inherited like we supposed to been.
Right.
We supposed to been in there. We
Right.
supposed to been born with
Yeah.
the gold tubs and the gold sinks, but we weren't inherited like we supposed to be, but we deserve this. So don't look at us and just think we just naive and stupid and just, nah. We living out our true causes as kings and queens.
Straight up, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, straight up. This shit go deep, man. It go way back, too. The shit you speak it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Damn, man. Bleet, man, again, it's a pleasure, brother. Man, you got a lot to talk about. Man, I can talk to you for hours, nigga.
Yeah, we can talk to hours.
Man, I can talk to you.
Yeah.
You, nigga, you connected to something. I love that shit, man.
Yes, sir. I'm glad you can identify that, big brother.
Definitely, man. Hey, bro, and then your story, man. Your story. And I ain't saying the other guys ain't got it, but your story unique, brother.
Yes, sir.
You triumph through all the bullshit.
Yes.
You triumph, man. You still out here making it go. That's what it's about, man.
Got to.
Perseverance, man.
Got to.
Enduring all kind of BS. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Because it's gonna come.
Oh, it's gonna come.
It's gonna come. With your counterparts that's in the industry, man. Do you get along with the majority of them that you actually have opportunity to meet? Is it like always on a friendship vibe? Whenever you encounter with different rappers and things, and then people that's in the industry with you?
In the industry, I'd rather keep it business. The friendship don't be genuine. You got certain guys, like most of my guys who I really deal with, who musicians, we dealt with each other before we did a song.
I see.
We met each other on the pod because both of us had daughters. And then we like, boy, I see you out here with your daughter. I see you out there. Boy, yeah, I be rapping and then we click. It's real life brought us together. Then we could do something. But if music, anybody I ever just dealt with just through music, I ain't fucking with them now. Something came in the way. That's like if you got your bike outside,
right,
and I got a bike,
right,
and you see me at the light. Now we like, boy, come ride with me. I be riding on Sundays.
Right.
Now we out 2 Sundays having fun. At the 3rd Sunday, I'm looking at your shit like, damn, he done when he got the. Now, when you see my bike, I done upgraded and did something. Now it's a competition thing. Yeah. Same thing brought us together, gonna split us up, bro.
Never been told it that way before.
Same thing brought us together, gonna split us up. And it ain't gotta go like that, but that's just the demographics of it, bro.
Wow.
But if love brought us together, how we gonna split up off that? Yeah. And just, you heard me?
Yeah.
But if a materialistic, some shit we could touch or lose, brought us together, oh, we in trouble.
Right, right.
We fucked up.
So you big on energy, Bleet?
I'm big on energy.
Big on energy.
Ah, man.
So you see certain shit you stay away from.
Ah, man.
Nigga,
I protect myself by all costs. Energy, peace. I protect my energy and peace by all costs, man.
No doubt.
All costs. Like how I conduct myself now. If I ain't at my t-shirt shop, I'm home. Right. Or in the studio. I ain't in no clubs. I ain't just mingling around on the block like no more how I used to be. I ain't none of that.
Right, right.
Ain't none of that. I got a wife and got kids, and you heard what I'm saying? I'm a real husband, a real father.
No doubt.
A real brother, a real cousin, a real whatever the label is, I'm a real one.
Gotcha.
Behind that, whatever the label is.
Gotcha. You independent now, though, right?
Yes. I run distribution with Ghazi out of Empire, though. We got a nice situation, but for the most, I'm independent. You know, I ain't signing nobody. I got a distribution deal.
That's what Dolph was under, right?
Yeah.
Man, beautiful thing, brother. So the independence part about it, the independence as far as being able to create on your own. You like that better than being under a label? I know you only been one label, right? The label back in the day.
I like it better being because you give you the space to be creative. Nobody ain't telling me what to rap about, what to wear, what to say this, say that, or change your name to this. And then after they do that, they still own 80% of your masters, and you really a puppet.
Yeah.
You ain't really knowledgeable in the industry at all.
Right.
You would have rather stayed in the streets than jumping in the industry.
Break that down to guys that coming behind you, guys that might be struggling to fall, whether to sign with a label or stay independent. Because I know when you're independent, a lot of you, everything come out your pocket. Now it's your hustle.
But it's so sweet right now. Even though everything is coming out your pocket, you're getting it back 10 to 100 folds, just like the label. You got one of these big labels assign you and spend $1,500 on you. Spend $15,000 on you.
Okay.
But they'll say they spent $50,000 on you.
Right, hand you a receipt.
They hand you a $50,000 receipt when they only spent $15,000 on you.
Right.
Now before you get any dime off your project, they gotta get $50,000 back what they ain't even spent. They gotta recoup some shit that they ain't even spent in the first place. Mm-hmm. But if you out here managing your situation and handling and paying for everything, you know exactly what you spent. You know what's gonna get back. You know you don't know the return, just hoping people gonna pour into your project and support you, but you know what you put into it versus a label say, oh, we paid $50,000 for this. Oh, you ain't see that commercial? Like we paid $16,000 for that when they only paid $1,500.
Right.
You ain't hear that radio blast $10,000 when they only paid $1,500.
Like they got friends over there.
But they gonna tax the shit out you.
Fuck yeah.
And then you want to use their name? That shit come with a tax. You want to use his name? Like that's why I ain't into that. And then my supporters for real. Independently, you move around and you gain organic supporters and organic followers. So everything I drop, even if it's 100 of them, every time I drop, all 100 of them gonna buy this shit and asking me what a shirt at, what's the cash out, or what they can sell the money at, and I'm okay with that because all this shit for real. Ain't none of this fabricated. All this authentic. Right.
Damn, Bleet. Man, hey, I wanted to ask you about the independent side and the radio play shit, man. As far as the independence going, you're independent. How that work with radio play, getting ready, actually radio play?
If you ain't got a big relationship with a radio station, you kind of fucked up. Unless you got a bag. You feel what I'm saying? Right. That's why they say it ain't what you know is who you know.
Right.
But if you got the bag, you can get to know a motherfucker. Right. But if you ain't got the bag, it ain't what you know is who you know. And if you know them, they can pull a few strings and do a couple things.
Okay.
I got homeboys who right out the projects. Papa Keek love them. They all on 103. They all on 103.5 to beat every other week. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
99 Jams love me.
Right.
They spinning it.
Right.
It's just your relations.
And how you get in the same room with these people to be able to do that?
You gotta travel. You gotta move. You gotta rub elbows. You gotta not have pride, but dignity. All dignity with no pride.
Kindly persistent. Basically.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what Papa Key said on here. He said, man, I fuck with you because you was kindly persistent.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't no energy on it. Like, man, fuck you, nigga. You ain't coming by. You say you gonna come. I ain't on that. I don't get on like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna handle it like, man, I'm gonna get at you. If you don't get at me, I'm gonna reach back at you again and see. And then if I don't reach, I'm gonna reach back at you again. Eventually, I'll pick on, man, let me see what this nigga got going, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? He seems like he on a good path.
Yes, sir.
Man, this latest project you just spoke about, man, it's done released?
Yeah, it was released last month on the 16th.
Month on the 16th. The number's okay right now?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful thing, brother.
I'm getting more support than I ever got off any project with this.
So why you think that's the case, Bleet?
Because people seen me come from a dark space. They seen me about to break, and they know I didn't break. You feel what I'm saying? Even though some people see me as a superhero, Superman, like, damn, this guy just can't fold. Some people close to me, some people weren't close, could see through they could see through the smoke, see through the blur. Like, nah, he ain't all right. See, he just, but I salute him for standing tall, but he ain't all right.
Right.
So for to see me persevere and get through it, they want to pay homage any way they can for that. Like, brother, to see your struggle, your trials and tribulations, and for you to keep walking and maintain and go through that, man, I gotta go support you.
Right.
I got, and it's a widespread of that. Not only in my city, state, nor zip code. This is everywhere.
Right. Man, that and that's deep shit you're saying right now, cause that support shit, man, it seems, even in this realm here, man, it seems like it. I know you spoke about a minute ago about the consistency part. Eventually, shit will catch on, but it seems you do get discouraged.
You got to be consistent with yourself. Don't worry about others. Like, for this features, you just got to be consistent with yourself. As long as you handle it, it'll happen.
Okay.
But if you think out the box and worry about it, it ain't gonna happen. You got to be consistent with yourself, and that's my main key. I'm consistent with myself. It take me to do everything. I don't want to do everything, but if it take me to do everything, I'm gonna do everything. Everything gonna happen.
Right.
Everything.
So you pretty hands on with everything.
Everything. That's why I own a studio, a red camera. I own my own t-shirt shop. Just from cutting out bullshit, I do everything, bro. You ain't Creative Control Miami.
Creative Control Miami.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been in existence?
We have been in the building for 6 years now, but we've been doing shirts under Creative Control for like 10 years, me and my wife.
Wow. You do everything in-house?
Everything.
Damn, bro.
Everything.
Hell of a business.
I did this shirt right before I came here.
I like the shirt.
I'm talking about right before I came here.
I like the fact that you put the fucking QR code on it.
Yes, sir. Scan that. Everything will come on my website, Snapchat, everything. Where you can go purchase the music. You scan this, everything will come up, man.
Hey, quality t-shirt too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
right up with the best. I learned that.
Tell Soulja Boy, who was the first one to do this now.
Beautiful.
I done seen a couple people do it yet, but tell Soulja Boy who was the first one to put this QR code on the shirt.
Hey, bro. I would have been right there with you, but I didn't do it this last time. I printed out 100 and something shirts or whatever. I printed out 100 and something shirts. So I did do it that time, but I had it on my mind to do it.
Yes, sir.
But now that I see you, and you put it on the front too, because I was gonna put mine on the back.
Yeah, do that.
But it is what it is, though, man. Beautiful thing, man. So you and the wife hands on with it.
Oh yeah.
How long you been married, Bleet?
I've been married now going 6 years.
6 years.
See, me and my wife 35. We knew each other 31 years.
31 years.
Pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, our whole life.
Wow.
It's a fairy tale.
Wow. That speaks volumes, brother.
Yeah.
Black love.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
Beautiful thing.
It is, bro.
Yes, sir.
No better.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? It's challenges, though.
We got 2 little girls, 1 and 2 years old. Queen 2, Royalty 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Queen 2, that's their names?
Queen and Royalty.
Queen and Royalty?
Yeah, we building the kingdom up. We steady building the kingdom up.
Damn, bro. Man, every time you say some shit, man, it just get deeper and deeper,
yeah.
brother. I see you recently did something on whatever, Nas beat.
Okay, yeah, that's I did a lot of freestyles, man. I got videos of everything, man. You'll be seeing me doing something to everything. Damn. You got a beat you want me to touch this? Just send it to me. You heard me. Watch me work.
Okay. Well, hey, what ciphers? You done done ciphers?
Ah, man, I done did ciphers, Lyrical Boston, Spring Bling, 106 and Paul, Fight Club. They were saying I was a battle rapper before.
Really?
Yeah. I murder.
Goddamn.
I murder. I done 26 states. Touring, just battling niggas, 20,000, 30,000.
So you labeled as a battle rapper?
They had me labeled as a battle rapper, but I had to break away from that to show them I could produce a record. I'm a writer, and I write for everybody. Like, don't just murder mook me. Don't just murder mook me.
Yeah.
Don't just read dollars me. Don't just throw me in the lane like I can't do my thing. You heard me?
Right.
Like, nah, I'm just gifted and blessed to have the best of both worlds.
Gotcha. That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. Features. You got features under your belt. Do you preferably like to work with other artists, or you basically like to do your own thing?
I like to work with other artists. It just got to be real, man, because I done had some sour tastes, like from my city.
Right. Get another call.
I done had some sour from my city, like from just working with everybody in my city. Okay. Everybody, if you look at my catalog, and I pay for everything.
Wow.
Not bragging or boasting,
right.
Just bringing awareness to what it is, and then to get the feedback after the project out or the whatever we was working on out, and left a sour taste in my mouth.
Did you ever drop them projects, the ones that you did?
Yeah, they out.
They out?
Yeah, shouts out to Buster Free.
Okay. That boy out of Cali, ain't he?
Nah, he out the city.
Out the city?
Liberty City.
Okay.
Buster Free and Lil Dread. Both of them out the city.
Damn.
And it might seem like I'm biased now, because I might be.
Hey,
shouts out to Liberty City.
You're entitled to that.
Shouts out to Liberty City.
Entitled to that. It's all love at the end of the fucking day, man.
Yes, sir. It's all love.
It's all love, bro. Hey, man. Who would you want to work with, man? You got anybody out there that you would love to work with?
Yeah. I work with I want to do something with Derez Deshaun.
Okay. Not familiar.
He's Northern Florida.
Okay.
I took the hard away.
Okay, yeah.
That boy raw. No, he raw. Fuck the hard away. I'm talking about that. He raw.
Yeah.
He supposed to be big and way bigger than what he is. You heard me?
Right.
Derez Deshaun, Conway the Machine.
Okay.
He from the West Coast. He from Buffalo. And Rihanna, Chris Brown. I like R&B.
You R&B guy.
You people see me and see just gangster, but I like R&B. I work with all the singers.
Right.
Yeah, every last one of them.
Try to sing on any
Usher, Genuine. You know, I be in the back sometime by myself, and I try it all.
Yeah.
You heard me? I done auto-tune. I try it all.
Yeah,
I just be vibing.
You got equipment, nigga, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See what you create sound, man.
Yeah.
Music is subjective, bro. It just is, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some shit might not sound good to another motherfucker, but it sound good to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna feel it.
It's great.
You know what I mean? Simple as that.
It's great.
I had invited a rock band. I invited a rock band on here, and I was gonna let them do a live. I was gonna shoot them like a live performance, man. I was gonna step outside of the realm. I fuck with everybody, but I said to myself, you know what? I want to show a little
diversity. Yeah.
Man, and let them actually perform and record their performance, and then interview them while they still on stage or wherever I set them up at, man. What you think about that, Bleet?
That's dope.
Be a good move, right?
That's dope. That's real dope.
Never done it. I'm gonna try it though.
Do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been getting a lot of people reaching out to me lately too. A lot of different types of shit going on, man.
Different genres of music.
Definitely different genres of music. But this punk shit, this rock shit, this be something different.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I'm excited about the challenge.
But always stretch your arms out, you heard me? Better to be an octopus than you heard me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And that's why it's always good to put out good energy, man. Motherfucker go read you just by talking to you.
And it's be reciprocated.
Exactly.
Believe, if I don't get it to you, you're going to go down the street and wonder why the people at the gas station cussing your ass out and the people in traffic. It's going to be reciprocated.
No doubt.
When you give it out, it's coming back full circle.
No doubt.
Full circle. You wonder why your mama call you, say the people just cuss their ass out at KFC. It ain't even got to come back to you.
Right.
Even the blessings. You go bless somebody and come back to you. Somebody might see your grandma in the Winn-Dixie line and say, you know what? I'm paying for her food in front of you. Just ring mine up. Or stop looking for the blessing or the discretion to come directly back to your ass.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I done done that before too.
Yeah, the blessing or the discretion ain't got to hit you. That shit hit home though. You heard?
You better believe it,
Yeah.
man. You better believe it. Bleet, so you definitely spiritual. I hear that in the way you talking and things you speaking on, man. And that where you think you picked that up at, man? The spirituality side of it.
I came up in a praying family. My grandma. My grandma's birthday today too. Happy birthday, grandma.
Man, look at that.
Yeah, she's 77 today. Yeah, happy birthday, grandma.
Beautiful thing, man. 77?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Look here, man. And I'm just about to get off subject, but I dropped my auntie off, my mama's last living sister. I dropped her off to Jacksonville this morning, Duval. I left the house in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning.
You was in Duval this morning?
This morning. Dead ass serious folk guard.
Yeah.
Bro, I dropped all. She had about 7, 8 totes and this and that. I threw it on the back of my truck. Picked her ass up at 1 o'clock. I got all this conch. I got to take her. That's my daughter. Now I got to stop back to the gas station, buy a little cooler to put the conch and shit in so it can hold. Even though, nigga, I was on 85, 90 the whole way, I had to lock it out on my goddamn thing and I let the truck walk. And got there by 5:40 this morning. 5:40, I'm knocking on the door. Everybody waking up, they don't, what's going on? I got your mama out here, man. Let's go. Unload the truck. 5:55, they go back on the road, headed back this way. Bro, what I tell you?
Like a Cass City ride. Like,
boy, I was running, boy, this morning, boy. And boy, I'm telling you, a lot of coffee.
yeah.
A lot of coffee this morning. That's 3-4 cups. I ain't gonna lie to you. I care about cooler, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I already knew I wasn't stopping. Until you got to pee, man, hold it, man.
Yeah.
Let's get on up here and get y'all out the way, 'cause I know I had to get y'all up here and get you out the way, man. What you talking about? Hold that thing, man. You know what I mean? We'll be there in a minute. Go to sleep. Straight up, bro. You know what I mean? But on back, though, I made it. Got back at 10:50.
Bless.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, let's get back to the music, man. Crack that door. I ain't know what, because I ain't never did hit this. So I know that's something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, Bleet, man, damn. Record every day.
Every day.
Every fucking
My man right there, make sure he send me beats every day.
Jesus.
The hardest shit out, he sent me every beat.
Mm.
He the one reached out to different producers. Every beat came from him.
Damn, bro. Salute, bro.
And I got a whole nother project, My Season, that was ready to drop. I'm talking about I picked every beat out. My Season. But My Season wasn't ready to come out because it ain't truly my season, even though it's brewing to become my season. We had to let them know this the hardest shit out. And right now, we got volume. We up to volume what?
4 or 5.
We up to volume 4 or 5 already recorded. And we had volume 3, we had volume 2, 3, and 4 out. I mean recorded before 1 came out.
Damn, bro.
They want to tell I recorded.
Knocking out records, man.
Yeah.
Knocking out records, bro.
Yeah.
How you catch the vibe, though? What's your morning like, man, before you go in there, man? What it be like? How it start?
We just chill. We just go in there, roll up one, fix a beverage, and go. I don't write nothing neither.
Off the head.
I don't write nothing.
I used to hear rap, man. First nigga I heard say that was Jay-Z, man. I was following like,
I don't
nigga, how
write.
is it possible? But
I
I
don't
see
write.
niggas doing it now. It's
I
weird.
don't write nothing.
So basically, you'll drop, you'll do, you plug in, you plug in.
Yeah, I plug in.
Plug in.
Some things I could just go in and speak. Like whenever it stop, it just go speak. The beat gonna tell you what to do. You just listen and go in.
Okay.
I want to take shit.
No.
On features and shit, I go into nigga studio session, they be like, what the fuck?
Goddamn.
One time, rah.
So you don't bring nothing with you. You basically come off the dome with it.
I want to take shit, ad lib that bitch, and I'm gone.
My God. How many you done worked with a lot of rappers in Broward?
Bro was starting to chime in with me.
Okay.
But first that day, that city,
All the way in.
everybody. You
What's
can't name a name.
They say you gotta get your city first.
Yeah.
You're tired. You're tired of town. You gotta grab that before you grab anything else. Man, was that a difficult challenge though? Being able to get people to believe in you, man, and what you had going on?
Yeah. I mean, they be knowing. They just be haters. All of us used to get free lunch together at summer camp, and you feel what I'm saying?
Speak on it, nigga.
All of us had we had the same shit. We came from the same struggles. So now my drive, my ambition, my vision a little bigger than yours. My hustle a little bigger than yours. Why you hating on me?
Speak on that. Cause I feel like that. Now I had a nigga tell me recently, man, when you got on that, the shit you on now, when you got on that.
Oh
You
man.
been there, bro.
Hey, that
shit
ain't.
kinda hurt
Hey,
a
nah,
little bit.
he a hater though.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nah, he a hater.
No
Whoever he is, he
No
a
doubt.
hater.
No doubt.
He a hater.
They call it evolving, brother.
Yeah.
Evolution.
He a hater.
You want to stay in the flower pot or you want to grow out the ground?
Yes, sir.
I want to grow out the ground. That way my motherfucking roots and shit can go all over the place. I'm going to go over there and fuck up your sewage pipe at your house.
Yeah.
I'm going to rip that loose, nigga, how you spend some money.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But that's why I'm at with it, though, man. And I'm
Yeah.
always about helping.
Yeah.
If there's something I can help you with, I'm going to help you, bro.
Yeah.
And it ain't always got to be attached to no money.
G.
You know what I mean?
G.
And that's the
G.
fucked up part about this game, I think. Everything attached to money.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the 1Ks done hit my message. 1K. Nigga, reach down and pull a nigga up, man.
Yeah.
It shouldn't always be attached to that, to me. I feel like personally it'd be more black millionaires, man, if we help each other, bro.
Oh yeah.
It would be, bro.
Ah,
Like,
without
get up there and they
a
let that
doubt.
for
Without a
themselves.
doubt.
I just
Without a
don't
doubt.
understand that
Without a
logic.
doubt. the gatekeepers and the people in power position, they forgot like they ain't go through these struggles.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of people, for example, the homie Ross, you got a deal, you did your shit, though the city wasn't fucking with you how you wanted them. You flew to Manhattan and came back a young millionaire. Don't make me have to fly to Manhattan.
Yeah. Help me.
You heard me?
Yeah.
And then I ain't gonna make a nigga fly to Manhattan.
Yeah.
It got to start with somebody.
It'd be a lot more of us, bro. It would be, bro.
It got to start with somebody.
Especially in a game like this. This culture here, blacks created that, man. And nigga could say what they want to say about the first MCs in the country, in the world, or whatever. Boy, it's a black culture.
Yes,
and
sir.
now we totally run it.
Yes, sir.
So why we don't own no labels and shit? Well, we own labels, but why we don't own no distribution type shit? What the highest level of the game? Why something that we got the most people involved in that's making generating the most money? Why we ain't in more control of the situation? What's your take on that, Bleet?
Because bitches really ain't in power like they say they is. They really ain't got control of the situation. You a face, but it's somebody behind that. So you really can't do what you want to do. I mean, and then I just learned right now, most niggas who I thought helped me do, they either embarrassed that they still in the position where they at, or they embarrassed, or they can't help me.
Right.
Because they really would've.
Right.
You can't do shit. You a puppet.
Right.
Them niggas on your masters. You got a chain on. You out licking your lips in front of the girls. They screaming in front of the stage, throwing panic. But when you get back behind stage, nigga like, boy, let me get them shoes down. You scuffed them. Let me get my chains down, boy. Hey, the rental got to be back in the morning, so make sure your ass be up in the morning. Now tomorrow around noon, they looking like ain't about shit. All perception, imagery.
There it is. There it is. Y'all, we'll close it back up. Tell them to close it back up. Man, I tell you, bro. Man. Yeah, you can close it on.
Hey, that's some good shit too. It tastes
You
just
like
like
that?
Hennessy. It tastes just
They
like
make
Hennessy.
it. I bought it from Wine and Spirits over here on University in 595.
That shit tastes just
But
like Hennessy.
Hennessy make it.
You wouldn't know.
Hennessy make
You
that,
wouldn't
bro.
know.
Yeah.
And I'm a hand you wouldn't know. If you would have just told me that,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said nothing.
Yeah.
I said, boy, let me get some more here.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy another bottle.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
buy
say-
another couple bottle about a fact, man.
I
Cause the lady
wouldn't say
talked me
nothing.
into it. Cause I went there that day, they ain't had no Hennessy, man. So weird as it was, big motherfucking place like they ain't had not one bottle of Hennessy. Now they had them bottles in there for $200 now. They had those.
Yeah.
But that ain't what I went for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give me the $50 one, nigga. Call it what it is. I came for the fifth on.
It's great.
You know what I mean?
That's great.
But she said she had this next best thing. I say run it, man. Let me
Nah,
get
that shit smooth.
Man, hey, man, I know I can talk to you forever, bro. You got a lot of game and wisdom.
I
And you're
feel-
real people.
Yes, sir. That's all I know, man.
You're real people, bro. And that's a rarity.
Yes.
Especially in the guys I done met along the way. You know what I mean?
Not to say because of me on the realest.
Bro, I can tell.
Not on the realest. And a lot of people be saying that, like, what you talking? No, on the realest.
Yeah.
Come and fuck with me. Come and sit down with me.
Bro.
And you'll see.
What
Come and
made
see.
you, man? What made, ask you, when I reached out, man, what made you, man, like, let me go check this nigga out. What did it for you?
Because I owe everybody something.
Ooh, y'all heard that? Y'all ain't hear that. Say it again.
I owe everybody something.
God damn. That's deep. That's deep. Elaborate on that.
Like,
Elaborate on that.
I mean, I feel like I gotta do something for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So it won't be no, and by me doing something for you and you, by you just calling me this, a game genuine love. Like, and this ain't our first year. It's gonna be something deeper than this. We get involved with.
No doubt.
You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
It's gonna be a door you open up for me that ain't even on your mind right now.
Right.
It's just gonna happen.
Right. Man.
I ain't blocking my blessings. I ain't not. You heard what I'm saying? It's all God's grace for us to be here. This was ordained for this day, for us to be here this time and sipping this sip, smoking this smoke, talking this talk.
Yeah, this is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We here.
Yes, sir. Man, I love it, bro. Bleet, man, I love it, man. Damn, bro. There's so much I can ask you, man. There's so much I can go down different rabbit holes with you, man, because you're going to speak on it, man. And another thing, too, man, that's why I asked you, what was your background, man, because you articulated well, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
articulated to the average guy could definitely pick up on it.
Yes, sir.
And then you spoke about the oceanography thing, man. What brought that on, man? You like sharks?
I like the water, period. Like,
The water, period.
yeah, the water crazy, though. It's scary.
It is.
You know, when the dinosaurs was extinct,
Right.
you know, the stuff in the water never left.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
It's never left.
Right.
I'm talking about the dinosaurs of the water, never left. They say what get deeper than the abyss? A lot of shit. Go out there. It's places submarines can't reach.
Mariana's Trench.
It's animals down there. We could go out there and go fishing and and pull up a species today and call it what we want to call it.
Yeah, because
it ain't never been identified.
Exactly.
It's so much shit in that water, man.
A scary place.
It's a scary place.
It is.
And then adaptation, evolution. I don't think mermaids and mermen far-fetched.
You don't think far-fetched?
Nah, man. Nobody ain't got that much imagination. Even with the aliens, how you draw them and all that, y'all ain't just come up with that, man.
Right.
Y'all ain't just come up with that, man.
Right.
Like, it ain't that much. You know, you can use your imagination, but y'all ain't just come up with that,
Y'all ain't
man.
that brilliant.
Y'all ain't that brilliant, man.
Yeah.
Hell nah, it's something to this.
I agree.
It's a catch.
I agree.
It's a catch.
Or you ever scuba dive, thing like that?
Y'all done scuba dive?
Scuba dive.
Yeah, I scuba dive off the Keys, yeah. I done snorkel before.
So you wanna got lost with the little snap?
Nah, I never got the lobster though.
When got lost on
Nah, I just was down there hanging out.
Just down there hanging out?
Yeah, I'm a swimmer. Junior Olympics, Charles Hatley Pool. I won medals.
Real shit.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't swim, Bleet.
Yeah, I'm a swimmer.
Man,
I'm a swimmer.
You keep your girl swim already?
Yeah, they love the water. My daughters love the water.
Man,
they love the water.
Bro. Man, you a different type of brother, man. I'm glad you came, bro. I really am.
I'm glad I was invited to come.
It's a different type of interview here, brother.
Yes,
you want
sir.
some more to drink or you good?
Man, pull me up,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Pull
This
me
man
up.
something to drink, man. He having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm off tomorrow. They don't know it yet.
Okay.
But I'ma call
You heard they don't know it yet?
They don't know it.
Damn.
When they see this, they probably, this nigga had intentions on doing it anyway.
That's a boss decision, you heard me?
Hey, man, it is what it is, man.
Look at that
At the end
cranberry.
of the
That's a
damn
boss
day,
decision.
Man, Bleet.
What's that?
This latest project, right?
Uh-huh.
What are you most proud about this latest project you got out, man? And give us the name of the project one more time, please.
The latest project is the hottest shit out.
Hottest shit out.
And I'm proud that what got me proud is really the hottest shit out.
Straight up.
I could have named it the coolest day.
Yeah.
And it still would have been the hottest shit out.
Got you.
Ain't nobody fucking with me. The streets quiet. It's really the hottest shit out.
Straight up, brother. Straight up, brother.
Yeah.
I love it. Talk your shit.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's what it's about, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I told you, I could have named it the coolest day. Just a cool day.
Right.
And it still would have ended up the hottest shit out.
Being what it is.
It is what it is.
Man, this stuff already, all we gotta do is keep putting the work in.
Ah man, put one foot in front of the other.
Man, put the work in and it'll manifest itself.
It'll manifest itself.
Yeah, because it's already supposed to happen that way.
Ah man, you talking. I can talk to you all
Yeah,
day.
it is. It's supposed to happen that
Yeah,
way.
it
bro.
is.
I like to see growth and elevation and niggas evolving, not being one dimensional with it. If I'm looking straight, how I'm gonna see what's going on over there?
Okay.
I know they say that. I think that's a joke when they say keep your eyes straight and forward. Nah, I want to watch everything what's moving in the room, brother.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just me, my take.
Nah, it's a lot of teachings that was taught to keep us off.
Right.
We got to be deprogrammed and reprogrammed in a lot of areas.
Right.
A lot of areas.
I agree.
I'm
And
talking
that's one
about the spiritual teachers in the churches, how they teach us and all. They teach us a lot of ways just to keep us boxed in.
No doubt.
That's why I believe in the higher power. It's something God. You hear what I'm saying?
Okay.
And after my son died, I began to question like, hell no, my son ain't never fucked. My brother ain't never used his dick. And my son ain't never used their dick before. They died per. They never fucked with nobody. God, I don't know what the fuck, who the fuck you is,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't let no shit like this happen.
Right.
So I was going, my old boy died. I'm telling you, it took years. It took 4 years. My old boy died 4 years after my son. My daddy said, bring me some milk. Took the milk to his crib, leave the door open. My daddy was dead in his kitchen.
Jesus.
You feel what I'm saying? Sitting in his wheelchair. I touched his shoulder. When I put my hand on his shoulder, he had slob out his mouth. His head was down. There was slob out his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the slob was froze. The shit ain't even, you know how they just pop off?
Yeah.
It ain't pop, it ain't nothing. And then he just, when I touched his shoulder, his whole body, I touched his shoulder, but his whole body, like I could have broke him.
Still.
I say, damn. I sat back and put my back on the wall. I said, it's a God. Because whatever was in him is gone. Rigor mortis done kicked in.
Yeah.
It's gone. Whatever. You see, I just made my mind say I want to do this and I can do it.
Yeah.
But when that shit gone,
Yeah.
it's gone.
You're lifeless.
So it's something. It's something that money can't even keep that shit in you.
No doubt.
Michael Jackson died.
Yeah.
You know how much money that man got?
Yeah.
Hell nah, hook him up to the
Yeah.
It couldn't happen.
Hey, to go down the rabbit hole, the Walt Disney still in the refrigerator right today. The guy that made Walt Disney.
Hook him up to the You can't hook him up to shit.
Exactly.
Like it's over.
Exactly.
Like it's over.
He had an already prepaid for a refrigerator life after he dead, and he said his thinking was they gonna be able to bring him back one day. That's why I want to be in the refrigerator. He had some kind of CO2 ice or some shit like that.
Hey, but how technology going and this shit going, they might be able to wake his ass up one day.
I don't know if I want to be. I don't know.
Yeah, that's scary. That's like what's going on?
Who to say you gonna be the same?
That's like yeah.
Who's to say? You might not be the same individual. You might be a killer now. I watch Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
You know it's a movie, bro. I want to come back the same. I want to come back. I want to be the same person. I don't want to be this nigga that's in there looking over my kids late night. They wondering how he came back. I'm gonna think about offering everybody now. Nigga, I ain't the same dude no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So some stuff ain't to be played with.
It ain't to be played with.
That's it. Simple as that, brother.
Yeah, it ain't to be played with, bro.
Yeah, it ain't, man.
Oh man.
It ain't, man.
And I say that to say I was with my brother Dwight C. Wells screaming, cleaning up a graveyard. We cleaned up a whole graveyard, brought it back that the city was trying to build apartment buildings over the graveyard.
Right.
Because it was closed down for a couple of years. We went in with our hands, paid people with our pockets to cut the grass and everything. And along the way of cutting the grass and cleaning the graveyard, we ran across a couple of tombstones, open tombstones.
Really?
And seen the craziest shit. Right, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck the people was trying to do? Like,
Steal?
I'm talking about big bottles of blood.
Oh, rituals.
Chickens. I'm talking about, like, you know, I'm not hip to that. I'm not scared of that shit. I don't know. But what the fuck is going on?
Black magic.
Like, what the fuck? And then one person said, no, they're not trying to bring them back for the dead. They're trying to capture their spirit and hold their spirit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That shit real too, bro. I just stay away.
Well, they can have it.
Yeah, they can have
like,
it.
I don't even want to know about it. You heard me too. I'm done. You heard me.
I want to be a
hey,
literal
God,
fool.
when they say God don't punish fools and babies,
Yeah.
don't punish me for that shit because I'm a fool to it. I
Exactly.
don't know nothing about it.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly, bro.
I don't know nothing about it.
Man, I did a TV show with Telemundo. But I had to, you know what Telemundo is?
Yeah, I know Telemundo, Spanish channel, yeah.
And, excuse me, I had to go to this morgue, the morgue down there by you, Miami-Dade morgue. That's a big ass morgue in there. And the scene I had to shoot a dead man. I had to be a dead man on the table, the cold table, and whatever the case may be. But before we started shooting, they had a live autopsy going on right where we were shooting at. A small little man, made of 5'2", 5'3", and I saw the whole procedure how they do that shit. It was a black lady doing it too, and it just cut that and the back of the head where they hit you in the back of the neck between your ears and pull your whole scalp back with your hair still on it, and take a saw and cut the top of your skull loose. And they take this chisel and boom, and when I tell you, when that top of that skull jump off, it sounds like a watermelon when you thump a watermelon. That what it sounds like. I remember, I was like, God damn. Brain in there, dog. She pulled it out of solid in a pot, this bucket of water or some shit, and put his hair back, pulled it. Talking about the shit that was weird to me, bro. Pulled his hair back, stitched the back of his neck back up, finished doing the inside of the body, rinsed him out with a water hose, and they put him on the table and throw him on this, they got a conveyor belt in there. I don't know, I ain't know this shit look like that enough. It's tall. They got, like at the dry cleaners, hit the button. Until they get in, they got tags on everybody's toes, you know, quite natural about the toe tag. But the button got a conveyor belt that run everybody around. That's how they check to see who they finna pull out or who the funeral home come get. All this weird shit. I never seen nothing like that before. It throwed me, bro.
And then you see what you were saying, and that's why walking to the casket, seeing my little brother, walking to the casket, seeing my son. I'm well familiar with the procedure.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And just to look down and know what they went through. I used to be scared to talk about shit like this.
Right.
But knowing what my brother and my son went through, not that I don't want to die no time soon. I got shit to do. But I don't see that shit.
Yeah.
I don't see that shit, man.
Yeah. You feel like you still got a lot to do?
I got a lot to do. I know I got a lot to do. I don't even feel like I know for sure I got a lot to do.
You feel like you have the time to do what you want to do?
Yeah. I'm going to be old. I want to get old.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I want to get
End
old.
of the day.
Great grands and, you know.
All of that. All of that.
Generational wealth, great granddad leaving back.
All of that. All of that.
Yeah.
Sit back and look at the offspring and the kid.
Why the hell granddaddy talk about eating this watermelon? Like, I want to be that one. You heard me? Overall.
Man, you saying a whole bunch right now.
Yeah.
Man, You think a lot of us don't be thinking that far outside, huh?
Nah, man.
Dying young and leaving too soon and all this old on a t-shirt ass shit, man, which I...
But see, my eyes don't register what people's eyes see, and what make people get people hyped don't make people hype. Like, and I'm gonna break that down. When I be riding through my car, I could be with anybody. I could be one of my homeboys, and we riding down the avenue. We riding down the same avenue. He'll see the new Benz on the 4Gs or the bad bitch walking in the gas station right there with the ass. I see dudes standing on the bus stop with the suit on in the shade, not trying to sweat to get to the job interview. Or I see the dude riding on the bike with 2 kids on the handlebars holding both of them.
Right.
Like, my eyes see different.
Yeah.
But we in the same spot. You feel me? I just be grabbing on to that real shit. Like fuck that other shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just what I be on, man.
Yeah.
See different.
Yeah. Deep shit, brother.
I be on real shit, man.
I can tell.
I'm the realest.
Man, bro, it's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Likewise.
Have you fucking with me and came through to fuck with me.
Hey, I fuck with you whenever you want to fuck with me, man.
Hey, these doors always open,
yes,
brother.
Sir.
Cause I already know where this shit gonna go. And this shit gonna go all the way up, nigga.
All the way up.
I'm telling you, I can see it in your future, man. I wish nothing great things in your future, man. In your career, brother. I see big things happening in your life, man.
I appreciate that, man.
You different, bro.
Yes, sir.
I sat down with a lot of people, bro. And you different, bro. You ain't the same, bro. The way your perspective on shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Keith was like that too, but you different, bro. Different, bro. Man, it's a pleasure. Tell these people how they can find you, man. And that's the hardest shit out.
Hey, you can find me.
Bigg Bleet, nigga.
You can find me on Bigg Bleet, BIGG at BIGGBLEET on YouTube, Instagram, my Facebook real name Santonio Carter. And anybody got that 305-417 number, holler at me. If you ain't got it, look to the left, look to the right, or look behind you, somebody got it. If you on some real business, you want to help some kids or do something, holler at that number, man. It'll never change.
Y'all heard what he said. Bigg Bleet in the building, the hardest shit out.
The hardest shit out.
The hardest shit out.
The chop up hour.
There it is, man. All right, he just co-signed for me, man. Y'all fuck with me, man. Like, share, subscribe. I'm Fat Man. Bigg Bleet in the building. We gone.
We gone.
Yo.
This the chopper power. This the chopper power. This the chopper power. This the chopper power.